Testing, test, test. 1, 2, 3, test.
Hello, everyone, and welcome into Ware Pool for this this afternoon's NCAA swim match between the visiting TCNJ and your Swarthmore Garnet. First match we have this first race we have this afternoon is the 200-yard medley relay for the women. We are underway here. Got a pretty tightly contested one here. Open it up. Lanes 2, 3, and 4 all close within each other. Looks like TCNJ may have a slight lead on the turn here. Or no, it is Swarthmore there in the middle lane. Seem to be leading the way here at the moment. We're about to get swimmers 2 in the way. TCNJ with a nice dive there. This one's a close one. Swarthmore probably with a slight lead here in lane 5. They are with a slight lead there in lane 5. They turn first. Lane 4, TCNJ in a close second. Third there. A close second is a tie between lane 2 and 3 for Swarthmore and TCNJ. Getting set is the next route. Here comes the third Swarthmore and TCNJ divers. Swarthmore now out to a more healthy lead here in both lanes 2 and 4. Really starting to stretch things out now. They are quick on the turn there. Excuse me, it's lane 5 with a healthy lead, it looks like. That is lane 5. Swarthmore back into the pool again. They'll take the 2 swimmer lead here in this opening swim. Still on it here is Swarthmore with a very healthy lead. Lane 5 finishes first. Ooh, that's close between lanes 2 and 3. We're going to give it to first place is lane 5, second lane 4, lane 3 and third. We're going to get set here for our second event, our men's 200-yard medley relay. Swimmers are going to get set here. On the mark. And we're underway. It's a close one here to open things up. On the turn here. Looks like it's TCNJ, and it looks like we're pretty neck and neck here on the turn. Let's see what we've got as the second swimmers enter. It's TCNJ first, Swarthmore second. That looks like that's lanes 6 and 5 out there on the far side. On the turn here, pretty neck and neck between lanes 6 and 5. That's Andrew Caperco, and then Patrick Sullivan there. Looks like TCNJ lane 4 starting to stretch out a lead here. They will stretch out the lead. They'll jump out. Things are elevating here. Inside Ware Pool, it looks like it's TCNJ who will take this one here. It will be lane 4 with a 133.17 to snatch that one. Second place, lane 6 with a 135.43. And then rounding out the podium there on that one is lane 5 with 135.70. TCNJ takes that one here. We've got our next event getting set here. It's the women's 1,000-yard freestyle. Zoe R. Myers-Bochner in lane 1. Lane 3 will be Riley Vallejo. 4, Courtney Faith Courtwright, excuse me. Kate Hallmark in lane 5. 6, Sarah Burton. And then Vivian W. Guo in the 7th lane. Swimmers are going to get set here. They'll take their marks. And we're underway here. Looks like lane 5 there. That is Kate Hallmark of Swarthmore with a slight lead on the turn. Yes, it is Hallmark on the lead here. Hallmark with a pretty healthy lead as well. She'll make the second turn and head back. Looks like second there is going to be lane 3, Riley Vallejo out of Swarthmore as well. Looks like they've got the top 2 spots at the moment. Pretty healthy lead out there for Hallmark at the moment. Does not look like anybody can touch her here. She makes another turn. Hallmark will head back to the other side once again here. Looks like second is going to be Riley Vallejo. Again, Hallmark all alone by herself here. Looks like she's just out for a Sunday swim. Absolutely shredding the competition at the moment here. Swarthmore in second. Lap 7 here. The turn. Hallmark heads back. Hallmark again on the kick turn. She heads back once again now. Still holding a pretty healthy second lead is Riley Vallejo. Then it looks like it's Vivian Guo in the 7th lane in 3rd place for Swarthmore. Looks like 3rd place is Sarah Burton in the 6th lane for TCNJ. On our 11th here. Absolutely shredding the competition is Hallmark right now. She's on her 13th at the moment. .345 looks to be the time to beat at the moment. 3:45 is the current lead. On the turn. Remains Hallmark with a very healthy lead here. This one seems to be pretty much over here. Hallmark seems to be running away with it at the moment. Hallmark makes another turn. She'll head back. She's on 21. Looks like the next closest competitors are all on 19. Now they'll get to 21. We've got the men's 1,000-yard freestyle coming up next. We've got all 8 lanes in use here at Ware Pool coming up for that one. Still going here. Hallmark still with a pretty healthy lead, though TCNJ looks to be closing the gap a tad bit here. No, I stand corrected. It's still Hallmark out there with a healthy lead, and then it looks like still with a pretty good secondary position is Riley Vallejo, the 18-year-old for Swarthmore. These swimmers still encouraging their teammates to keep giving it their all. Got our men's swimmers starting to get set here for our next event. Women's still going strong, though. Hallmark out there in lane 5 with an 8.2 at the moment. Absolutely shredding the competition here. Hallmark just absolutely continues to dominate the competition. She's on 35. Next closest competitor's on 33. Little boards down there on the far end of the pool telling them what lap number they're on. Working it here still at the moment. 37 for Hallmark now. What an afternoon for her, getting the encouragement from her teammate down there. We're on our final lap here. The bell rings. The red marker is out. Here comes Hallmark. She's put on an absolute masterclass this afternoon in this women's 1,000-yard freestyle in the 5th lane. And that'll do it for her. She takes first place with a time of 10:41.87. Looking like lane 3. Next up, Riley Vallejo, the swimmer we've seen in second place for a majority of this race. She's got the red markers out there on the back. Here she comes. Looking to bring this one home for a 1-2 for Swarthmore. It's lane 7 on the second place. That's Vivian Guo. She must have swapped places. Third place is lane 3 of Vallejo. Fourth place, lane 6. That's Sarah Burton for TCNJ. And then 5th place, lane 4, Courtney Faith. And then rounding out this race is going to be Zoe Myers-Bach, or Bachner. We'll get set for our men's meet here, or our men's. We've got Hayden Brown in lane 1 out of Swarthmore, Ethan LaBelle out of the TCNJ in lane 2, 3, Finn Conway out of Swarthmore, Gavin Foreman in lane 4 out of TCNJ, Ben Freeman out of Swarthmore, Nick Viola out of TCNJ in lane 6, lane 7, Grant Heems, and then Nate Ross in lane 8. Women exit the pool here. Men are going to take their mark here. They set up. They're on the marks. And we're underway. Tightly contested one to open up here. Still hotly contested. The middle lanes here, all pretty neck and neck as they look to make their second turn. Looks like maybe lane 4 with Gavin Foreman for TCNJ might be out to a slight lead. At least on that lap he was. Now it looks like we're back to pretty neck and neck between 4, 5, and 6. Lanes 4, 5. Actually, basically, it's every lane here. 1 and 1, 7, and 8 kind of falling behind, but 2 through 6 really pretty close here. A little too close to call. Though I still believe it might be lane 4 with Gavin Foreman, 20-year-old for TCNJ, might be out to a slight lead here. Which we've got, looks like that's lane 4 extending his lead here. It is the TCNJ swimmer in lane 4 pulling out to a slight lead, though Swarthmore in lane 3 trying to draw back in. This one much more closely contested than that women's matchup we just watched. Hallmark just absolutely shredded the field here in that previous match. For that previous race. We've got TCNJ still out to a slight lead here in lane 4. That is Foreman. Lane 3, though, Finn Conway trying to draw back in close here. Not letting Foreman get away too far. He's staying right on him here. Coming up close in 3rd, it looks like that is Viola in lane 6. Oh no, excuse me, that's lane 5. That's Freeman. Freeman out in the lead. Foreman close 2nd. No, I'm confusing myself again. It's Foreman in the lead. Lane 3, that's Conway. Looks like he's in 2nd. Looks like 3rd is lane 6. That's Viola. Foreman on the lead still. Still keeping it close. Keeping him honest and close is Finn Conway in lane 3. Then in lane 5, it looks like that is Freeman in a close 3rd. Still anybody's race, but it looks very likely. It's going to be lane 4. It's Foreman, Gavin Foreman. Looks to be running away with this one here as we get later into this event. Looks like it's almost definitely Foreman. Close third, though, is Conway. Starting to fall back a tad bit. Then it's lane 5, that's Freeman. Lots of F names in this race. Trying to really stretch out his lead now is Foreman for TCNJ. Starting to grow his lead. Though Finn Conway not going away easily. Making up some good time on the turns. Lots of encouragement coming from the TCNJ side. Swarthmore also out, standing on the pool deck, supporting their swimmers in every event. Conway continues to lead here. Or excuse me, Freeman continues to lead here. All right, no, I apologize again. It's Foreman. I'm confusing myself with the lane numbers. TCNJ swimmers pushing the pace here. On the turn. It looks like it's anybody's race for third at the moment here. Can't see a definitive third. We've got the women's 200-yard freestyle coming up next. 7 lanes in that one. We're on the final lap here. For the men. Looks like it's going to be Gavin Foreman for the College of New Jersey. Walking away with this one here. Here he comes. And that'll do it for him. Lane 4. Gavin Foreman with the win there. 9:51.60 his time. Second place will go to lane 3. That's Finn Conway. He's got a time of 10:02.29.6. Third place to lane 2. That's Ethan Leibel out of TCNJ. He's got a time of 10:10.70. Fourth place, lane 6. That's Nick Viola with a 10:12.88. Fifth place, lane 5. That's Ben Freeman. The 10:13.16. Sixth, lane 8, Nate Ross. 10:25.10. Seventh place, lane 7, Grant Hames. Tightly contested one there. Now we'll get set for event 5, our women's 200-yard freestyle. Liv Stolzer in lane 1 for Swarthmore. Jillian Kenny in lane 2 for TCNJ. Kate Hallmark, again, the domination in the 1,000-yard freestyle. Let's see what she's got here in the 200-yard freestyle. She's in lane 3 for Cameron Kazara for TCNJ in lane 4. Lane 5, Maddie Miller-Adams. Jamie Boney in lane 6. And then Ainsley Jane Tambling in lane 7. Swimmers on their marks. And we're underway. Swimmers are in the water. Still anybody's race at this moment. Looks like lane 3. That's who else but Hallmark. Looking to take this one quickly, though. TCNJ, or no. Looks like Swarthmore on the turn there in lane 2. That's Jillian Keeney for TCNJ. Had a nice turn. But it looks like it's lane 3 for, that is Hallmark. She's starting to run away with things here. But keeping her honest is her teammate, Maddie Adams-Miller, in lane 5. Giving Hallmark a run for her money here. Looks like it's a little teammate-on-teammate action here in this race. Hallmark, looks like she got the better turn there. Though Adams-Miller with a nice turn as well to make up the ground it looked like she lost. It is a humid one inside Ware Pool here on the campus of Swarthmore. Garnet versus TCNJ. Looks like it is Hallmark stretching her lead out a little bit. Looks like in second, she's got her teammate Adams-Miller in the 5th lane. She's got her in a close second. First place is lane 3. That's Katie Hallmark with a time of 1:56.32. Second place, lane 5. That is Maddie Adams-Miller. She's got a time of 1:58.98. Rounding out the podium, lane 7, Swarthmore 1, 2, 3. That's Ainsley Jane Tambling. She's got a time of 2:02.39. Swarthmore sweep the top 3. Next up, we got our men's 200-yard freestyle. Lane 1, Sam Peterson. Lane 2, Brian Bull. Lane 3, Luke Magnuson. James McChesney in lane 4. 5, Avijita R. Das. Lucas Block in lane 6. Benton Greenberg in lane 7. And then Thomas Zordick in the final 8th lane. And we're underway here. Swimmers are in the water. See what they've got. Who's got the advantage here? Looks like it's pretty much anybody's race at the moment. Nobody falling too far or too far behind or too far ahead here. On that turn, it looks like it's the TCNJ swimmer in the 4th lane, possibly. That would be James McChesney. Might be out to a slight lead. Too close to tell, though. We'll have to wait to see what the timing boards say, or what the timing board says. Still close here between lane. Looks like that's lanes 4 and 5. Pretty close. It looks like McChesney might be out to a slight lead with Das right behind him. That's what it looks like here. And then a close third is Block in the 6th lane. What a race we've got here at the moment. Looks like it's 4, 5, and 6. 1, 2, 3 at the moment. It will be lane 4. It is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 are the lanes. First place lane 4, second place lane 5, lane 6 in third. So that is James McChesney for TCNJ. Ajit R. Das in 5th for Swarthmore, or in lane 5 for Swarthmore in 2nd. And then Lucas Block in 6th in the 6th lane in 3rd place for TCNJ. Next up, we've got our women's 100-yard backstroke. Ursula Horn in the 1st lane. Sophia Hall in the 2nd lane. Erin Chizomi in the 3rd lane. Rachel Hanna in the 4th lane. Lexi Duffy in the 5th lane. 6th lane is Colleen Scallon. Kajai Arusha in the 6th lane. And then Ren Wolsterholm in the 8th lane. First 8-lane race we've seen so far for the women here. The women will get set here. They'll take their marks. And we're underway. Looking like maybe a slight lead here in lane 3 for the Garnet. That would be Erin Suzumi, the 19-year-old for Swarthmore. Looks like she's got a slight lead, but maybe tied with her teammate in lane 5, Lexi Duffy. It will be lane 3 with the win there. That is Erin Suzomi. 2nd place, lane 4, Rachel Hanna. 3rd place goes to lane 5. That's Lexi Duffy. That is your top 3 in that one. We've got our men's 100-yard backstroke getting set here. We've got Omar Abid in lane 1. Andrew Walter in lane 2. Jacob Sherman in lane 3. Andrew Kidichob in lane 4. Joseph Lochner in lane 5. Sean Raven in lane 6. 7, Mats McGrath. In lane 7 is Mats McGrath. And then Ryan Herma in lane 8. Swimmers are about to get set here. We're getting set here for our next event momentarily. Waiting here for the next event to get set up. Here we go. Whistle's blown. We're going to get set to go here for our men's 100-yard backstroke. Swimmers will enter the pool. They'll get set now. They take their marks, and we're underway. Off a nice entry, it looks like lane 4 there. That is Andrew Kitchop has the lead at the moment for TCNJ. Looks to be legging things out here. But it looks like in a close second is lane 5, Joseph Lochner. They'll make the turn again here and head back. It looks like it is lane 4, Andrew Kitchop, the 18-year-old for the College of New Jersey, with a very healthy lead at the moment here. It is lane 4, second place, lane 5. That's Joseph Lochner. And then rounding out the podium is lane 2. That's Andrew Walter for TCNJ. Your winning time was 50.88. What a swim there. Very impressive. Next up, we got our women's 100-yard breaststroke. Paige L. Poti. In lane 1, Sophie S. Rovodal. In lane 3, lane 4 is Caitlin Galean. Gabby Ma in lane 5. Chloe G. Howard in lane 6. And then Annabella C. Bodman in lane 7 for Swarthmore. They'll take their marks. And we're underway here. Looks like it's lane 3. First to reach and make the turn, that's Sophie S. Rovodal. Making up time, though, it looks like is lane 5. It's Gabby Ma for Swarthmore. Might be Ma taking the lead here momentarily. It looks like it's too close to call there. Very tightly contested one here. It is going to be lane 5 on that one. That is Gabby Ma. She takes the lead, or she takes the win. Second place, lane 3. That is Sophie Rovodal. And then in third place, lane 7, Annabella Boardman. A 1-2-3 for Swarthmore there. Next up, we've got our event 10. We've got our men's 100-yard breaststroke. Nick Zuck in lane 1. Patrick Sullivan in lane 2. Andrew S. Caperco in lane 3. They'll take their marks. And they're in the pool. Ryan G. Van Dieven in lane 4. Lane 5, Ben J. Wesley. And then Sean B. Kushner in lane 6. Vijay A. Chujubera in lane 7. And then 8th is Alexander Johnson. We're underway here. This one's close. Not entirely sure who's in the lead at the moment. They'll touch the wall and they'll turn. Might be a slight advantage for the TCNJ swimmer. In lane 4. Looks like it is going to be TCNJ in lane 4. That is Ryan G. Van Dien with the win there. Lane 6, Sean B. Kushner in second. And then third is going to be lane 3. That's Andrew S. Caperco. Next up, we got our women's 200-yard butterfly. Sophia A. Rodner in lane 1. Quinn Wayajidit in lane 3. Annalise Chen in lane 5. And then Alyssa Berman in lane 7. It's all Swarthmore here. Little inter-squad rivalry. We're underway. It's all Swarthmore swimmers in the pool at the moment. Looks like it's neck and neck between lanes 3 and 5. That would be Quinn Wajijit. And then 5 is Annalise Chen. This one's a 200-yard butterfly. We got our men's 200 butterfly up next. Got Alex W. Hatzkus in lane 1. Luke Lenschauer in lane 2. Lane 3 will be Ham A. Williams Tracy. In lane 4, Ryan Higgins. Lane 5, Dylan Ling. In lane 6, Jonah Q. Herbring. Lane 7, Steve J. Gooden. And then Nick R. Viola in the 8th lane. Looking back at this competition here. Can't tell quite as easily who is in the lead at the moment. The way it's four Swarthmore swimmers in the pool at the moment. None for TCNJ. In first place for Swarthmore, in every place for Swarthmore. It's going to be lane 5. That is Annalise M. Chen. She gets the win. Second place, lane 3, Quinn Wayanjid. And then in third, lane 7, that's Annalise Berman. We're about to take our marks for our men's 200-yard butterfly here. Swimmers take their marks and they're in the pool. on the turn here. Looks like it might be the 4th lane TCNJ swimmer out to a slight lead. That's Ryan Higgins. Higgins, I think, might be in the lead, but then it also could be the 2 Swarthmore swimmers flanking him. That would be Williams Tracy. And then Dylan Ling. Not 100% sure, though, but I believe it is Higgins in the lead at the moment here. Looks like it is Higgins, but keeping him close is lane 5. That's Ling. We'll make the turn once again here. Coming back towards the diving boards. It is going to be first place. Ryan Higgins in a close second, though, is lane 5. That's Dylan Ling. And then third place, lane 6, Jonah Q. Herbring. Looking ahead, now we've got the women's 50-yard freestyle in lane 2. You're going to have Maya E. Randall. And you're going to have Kira Y. Lee in lane 3. Shannon K. Hesse in lane 4. Mackenzie H. Tucker in lane 5. Mackenzie Wall in lane 6. 7, Sophia Caresser. And then Campbell Wall in lane 8 here for this women's 50-yard freestyle event, 13 of the afternoon. We'll get one more event in, and then we've got a 15-minute break. Swimmers getting set to take their mark here. And they're in the pool. All the swimmers seemed like they had a nice entry. Looks like the TCNJ swimmer in lane 4. That's Shannon K. Hesse with the lead at the moment, the 21-year-old. Though the 2 Swarthmore swimmers flanking her, staying close. But it is going to be lane 4. That's Shannon K. Hesse on the win. In second place, lane 3, Kara Lee. And then in third, 5th place, Mackenzie H. Tucker. Heading on to event 14, we got the men's 50-yard freestyle. John Gray G. Crosby in the first lane. Second lane, Richard Park. Third lane, Ethan M. Marodi. Fourth, Dixon J. Collar. Fifth, Cammie Wilson. Sixth, Matt J. Watts. Seventh, Jonna Sue. And then in the 8th lane, Milo G. Whitley. Swimmers will take their mark here. And they're in the pool. Nice entry there for all the swimmers. Grabbing the lead, though, on the turn. Looks like it might be the Swarthmore swimmer in lane 6. Let's see. No, it's lane 5. It was Cammie Wilson on the win. Second place, lane 3, Ethan M. Marodi. And then third place, lane 4, that's Dixon J. Calmer. We're going to take a 15-minute break here, and then we'll be back with you when the action resumes. Stick around. Welcome back into Warepool for the resumption of our meet between the visiting TCNJ Lions and your Swarthmore Garnet. Event 15 is going to be the women's 100-yard freestyle. In lane 2 is going to be Cameron Carranza. In lane 3, we got Ainsley Jane Tambling. In lane 4, we got Rachel Hanna. Lane 5, Aaron P. Shizomi. Lane 6, Shannon K. Hesse. Mackenzie H. Tucker in lane 7, and then Mackenzie Wall in lane 8. And we're underway here for this race. Off the turn here. Looking pretty neck and neck at the moment. Looking to the scoring monitor for the turn here. We've got a 26-38. Lane 3 looks to be the leader. At the moment, that's Ashley Jane Tambling. Or Ainsley Jane Tambling, excuse me. She appears to be the leader at the moment for the Garnet. Here inside Warepool. It will be lane number 3 on the win. That's Ashley Jane Tambling. Second place goes to lane number 6. That's Shannon K. Hesse. And then third place, lane 4, Rachel Hanna. The men's 100-yard freestyle is up next. Benton Greenberg, excuse me. Lane 1. Lane 3, Dixon J. Collar. 3, Ben J. Wesley. Lane 4, James McChesney. Lane 5, Ajit R. Dash. Lane 6, Matt J. Watts. Cole L. Grizkov. Lane 7, and then Thomas Zadork in lane 8. On the turn here. Looks like it might be the TCNJ swimmer in lane 4 out to the lead. It looks like it is in lane 4. That's James McChesney. McChesney with a 22.55 there on that first lap. He turns there. He's got a healthy lead now. Though the Swarthmore swimmer in lane 5 making things close. That's Das. It is going to be McChesney, though, in first. Gas in second. And then third goes to lane 7. That's Grizkovich in lane 7. Next up, we got the women's 200-yard backstroke. Ursula F. Horn in lane 1. Jillian Kinney in lane 2. Maddie Adams-Miller in lane 3. Sophia F. Hall in lane 4. Lexi O'Duffy in lane 5. Ren T. Waltzerholm in lane 6. Quinn Waget in lane 7. Swimmers are going to take their marks here. We'll get set now. They'll take their marks. And we're underway for event 17 here. Looks like it's lane 3. That is Maddie Adams-Miller out to the early lead here. Looks like it is lane 3 out to the lead there on that first lap. That's Miller's, but Grant is right there on her tail in lane 7. Another turn here. 104.66 there on that second lap there from Adams Miller. Out to a pretty healthy lead now for the Garnet. Again, the Garnet on a turn. .138 something on that last lap for Miller. I couldn't see the time before it disappeared. First place will go to lane 5. That is Lexi O'Duffy. She pulled out the late lead there. Second place, lane 7, that's Quinn Gandint. And then Adams Miller finishing third there, kind of lost some steam as that race went on. Heading to event 18, men's 200-yard backstroke. Omar Abidid in lane 1. Jonah Q. Herring in lane 2. Joseph P. Lochner in lane 3. Ryan Higgins in lane 4. Jacob C. Sherman in lane 5. Andrew Kidchub in lane 6. Alex W. Hatskikos in lane 7. And then Ryan Hermia in lane 8. The men will take their positioning here. We'll take the marks. And we're underway. On the way back towards the start, it's going to be lane 4 with the lead with a 27-21 on that opening lap. That is Ryan Higgins for TCNJ. He turns back and heads for home once again here. Looks like it is going to be lane 4 out to a healthy lead. That's Higgins. And then we've got lanes 5 and lanes 3. That's Lochner and then Sherman with the exact same time on that last lap. And that'll do it. First place goes to lane number 4. It's Ryan Higgins. Second place will go to lane 5. That's Jacob C. Sherman. And then third place goes to lane 3, Joseph P. Lochner. We'll get set for our next event here, the women's 200-yard breaststroke. Daniela Kim in lane 1, Annabella C. Boardman in lane 3, lane 4, Caitlin Gwillen, lane 5, Gabby Ma, and then lane 7, Paige L. Potit. For Swarthmore swimmers on 1, TCNJ swimmer, the lone TCNJ swimmer in lane 4, that's Caitlin Gwillen. See if she has anything for the 4 Swarthmore swimmers here. Getting set for the next event here. Waiting on the officials and everything. Getting set here. The women are going to take their marks. And we're back underway now. Waiting to see who able to make the turn first. It looks like it's going to be lane 5. There, that is going to be Gabby Ma for Swarthmore. We'll wait and see on the scoring pylon. I guess on the scoring board. Not really a pylon, but reminds me of a pylon at the NASCAR races. It is lane 5. In the lead, it looks like that's Ma. She had a time of 33.96. Ma makes the turn again, and she heads back. There on that last lap, Gabby Ma with a time of 1:12.19 at the moment. Next closest competitor, a 1:14.49. That would be lane 7 there. That's Paige L. Petit for Swarthmore. Lane 4, falling behind, Caitlin Gwillen. .150.81 that time for Ma. Really working her advantage here. Coming to the end. Ma will finish with a 2:29.68. Next across the line, lane 7. That is Paige L. Petit with a 2:35.59. And then finishing it out with a 2:34.86 is lane 3, Annabella Boardman. Next up, event 20, 200-yard men's 200-yard breaststroke. Finn E. Conway in lane 1, Patrick Sullivan in lane 2, Dylan Ling in lane 3, Ryan G. Van Dieven in lane 4, Andrew S. Caperco in lane 5, Sean B. Kushner in lane 6, Will Trone in lane 7, and then finally Alexander Johnson in lane 8. Even mix of Swarthmore and TCNJ swimmers in this match, or in this race. Swimmers will get set to take their marks here. And they're in the pool. We're back underway. Everybody with a fairly clean entry. Still under the water, though, yet to break the surface. Now we've got all the swimmers breaking the surface here. We'll wait and see who's first on the turn, or first here. Back home. It will be, looks like that's lane 2 with a 29.83. That is Patrick Sullivan. Looks to be our leader at the moment. Coming back towards home once again here on the touch. 103.60. Yeah, 103.63 our fastest time on that lap. That's Van Dieven. Got a tightly contested one here. Coming home. Now they'll head back out on the turn. 137.34, lane 4. Our leading time at the moment. That's Van Dieven for TCNJ. He turns back and heads for home once again here. And he will take it 1-2 for TCNJ. Lane 4, the winner. That's Van Dieven with a time of 2:09.10. Second place, lane 6. That is Sean B. Kushner. And then third place is lane 5, Andrew S. Caperco. Swarthmore get themselves on the podium. Next up, we got the women's 500-yard freestyle here. Got Liv E. Stotzer in lane 1, Riley Vallejo in lane 3, Faith Courtwright in lane 4, Georgie E. Matthews in lane 5, Sarah Burton in lane 6, and then Vivian W. Guo in lane 7. They'll take their marks. Now they'll get ready. And we're back underway here. On the turn, we're heading back towards the start. (29:31) in lane 7. Our fastest time there. That's Vivian Guo for Swarthmore. That time, our fastest time was a 1:01.22 there by lane 4. It's going to be Faith Courtwright. Now we're looking at a 1:34.03. That time put in by, once again, lane 7, Guo. Heading back towards home once again here. On the turn. That time our fastest lap was that time it was a 2:07.24 put in by lane 3. That's Vallejo on that one. So no one consistently at the top here at the moment in this women's 500-yard freestyle. $2:39.83. So it's going to be Vallejo on the top again for Swarthmore. She seems like she might be stretching out a lead here. We'll wait and see again on the timing screen. $3:12.98 for Vallejo. Vallejo here in lane 3. See who gets it on this one. Off the turn. 3:46.15. We got a change at the top. It's going to be number 5, Georgie E. Matthews, who takes the lead here. $41:10, lane 4. Our fastest time that was Courtwright. We're going to come back here. The work back towards home once again here. We're on our final lap here. 4:47 even by lane 4. That was Courtwright, Faith Courtwright on that one. She heads back towards home. We'll say the TCNJ women's team wearing the navy blue caps compared to the men's. Bright yellow is harder to spot them against the black Swarthmore caps. That'll do it. Lane 5 with the win there. That is Georgie E. Matthews takes it. Lane 2, Riley Vallejo. And then third place, lane 7, Vivian Zhou. We'll get set here momentarily for our next event. The men's 500-yard freestyle. Hayden M. Brown in lane 1. Lane 2, Brian Bull. Lane 3, Ham A. Williams Tracy. Lane 4, Gavin J. Foreman. Ben B. Freeman in lane 5. Lucas Block in lane 6. Lane 7, Sam Peterson. And then lane 8, Ethan P. Leibel. Women will exit the pool now. The men will get set to dive in here. And they're in the pool. Fastest time of a 25:73, it looks like. Yes, 25:73 by lane 4, our fastest time there. It's going to be Foreman. On that last lap, fastest time was a 1:51.79 by lane 4 once again. That's Foreman. $2:50.99, our fastest time on that lap here. Once again by Foreman. Absolutely shredding it here in this race. He heads back towards home once again. We'll take a look and see what his time is. Right now he's at a 3:12. $3:19.93 for Foreman on that one. $3:49 it looked like on that last lap for Foreman. Referee's got the bell ready. Foreman heading home for the final lap here. He kicks, he turns. Heading back down towards the far end of the pool. Foreman a 4:19 even on that last lap. Here he comes. Foreman with a 4:45.87 takes the win. Second, we're looking at Lane 5, that is going to be Ben B. Freeman with a time of 4:52.57. Third place goes to lane 3. That's Brian Bull with a time of 4:53.82. That'll do it for our men's 500-yard freestyle. We're going to get set up here for the women's 100-yard butterfly momentarily. In lane 1 is going to be Kaja S. Arusha. Lane 2 is going to be Chloe G. Howard. Lane 3, Kara Y. Lee. 4, Jamie Boney. Ashley Wong in lane 5. Lane 6, Sophia F. Hall. 7, Sophia Cressers. And then lane 8, Maya E. Randall. We're underway for the women's 100-yard butterfly. Fastest time there on that opening lap was a 1:26.76 out of lane 5 on that one. That is Ashley Wong for Swarthmore. In first place is lane 5, Ashley Wong, with a time of 57.65. Second place goes to lane 3 with 1 minute and 19 milliseconds. That is lane 3, Kara Y. Lee. And then third place goes to lane 7 with 1 minute and 68 milliseconds. That is lane 7, Sophia Cressers. That'll do it for our women's 100-yard butterfly. Event 24, the men's 100-yard butterfly. And then we're going to take another 10-minute break here. Nick Zuck in lane 1, Andrew R. Walter in lane 2, lane 3, Ethan M. Morodi, lane 4, James McChesney, lane 5, Cammie Wilson, lane 6, Richard Park. And they're in the water. Jonathan Sue in lane 7, Luke Leschauer in lane 7 here. On the turn, 23.83. No, 23.59, excuse me, out of lane 2. Andrew R. Walter for TCNJ has our fastest time on that initial turn. Bringing it home now. It is going to be first place going to lane 4. That is James McChesney. He's got a time of 50.48. Second place with a time of 50.70 is lane 5. That's Cammie Wilson. And then third place with a time of 50.95, lane 2, Andrew R. Walter. We're going to take a 10-minute break here, and we'll be back with you for the next event, the women's 200-yard IM. Welcome back into Whirlpool. I realized I never introduced myself. My name has been Ryan Chbisky with you this afternoon. We've got our women's 200-yard IM. Daniela Kim in lane 1. Jillian Kenny in lane 2. Gabby Ma in lane 3. Chloe G. Howard in lane 4. Lane 5, Sophie S. Revodal. Lane 6, Sarah Burton. Lane 7, Annalise M. Chen. And we're underway here. Working back towards home here. First to touch looks to be 28.79 all the way out in lane 7. That's Annalise M. Chen. .103.60 appears to be our fastest time that time. That was done by the swimmer in lane 5 there. That is Sophie S. Revodal for Swarthmore. .140 something appeared to be our quickest time on that lap. First place with a 2:13.47, lane 5. That is Sophie S. Revodal for Swarthmore. Second place, lane 7 for Swarthmore as well, Annalise M. Chen with a 2:14.38. And then in third place is lane 3, Gabby Ma, also for Swarthmore. Swarthmore with a 1:23. Getting set for the men's 200-yard M. It's Finn E. Conway in lane 1, Andrew Kidchob in lane 2, Ben J. Wesley in lane 3, lane 4, Ryan Higgins, lane 5, Andrew S. Caperco, lane 6, Gavin J. Furman, lane 7, Dylan Ling, and then lane 8, Sean B. Kushner. And they're on their way back here towards the start. Looking for the fastest time. Looks like it's a 24.99 by the swimmer in lane 2. That's Andrew Kachab for TCNJ. Work it back towards the start line once again here. The two TCNJ swimmers out to a pretty healthy lead. Lane 4 with a 54.98. Looks like that's our fastest time of that lap there. The 50, that is Ryan Higgins. We got a relay coming up here shortly as our next event. That time we had a 129.64. Coming down to the wire here. It's going to be lane number 4. That is Ryan Higgins on the win. The 156.97. Lane 2 in second. That's Andrew Kitchob. He's got a 159.05. And then third place goes to lane 8 with a 159.85. That is going to be Sean B. Kusher. We've got our final 2 events here. Got a women's 400-yard freestyle relay. In lane 3, we got the Swarthmore team. Lane 4, College of New Jersey. Lane 5, Swarthmore. Lane 6, TCNJ. And then lane 7, Swarthmore again. Swimmers will take their mark. And we're underway here. First swimmers in the pool. On the kick turn here. On another turn, it looks like it's going to be a 26.60 as our fastest. That is the Swarthmore team in lane 5. That is Cammie Wilson in the pool at the moment for them, opening things up. Second swimmer getting set to go. 54.77 was the fastest time there in lane 3. That was that was Quinn Widget for Swarthmore. Now it is Mackenzie Tucker in the pool for them there in lane 3. On that one, it was a 121.15 for lane 3, again extending their lead for Swarthmore. Lane 3 here. Looks like lane 3 and lane 5 pretty close together. Lane 5 on that one, a 149.49. That is Kara Lee. Now it is Ainsley Jane Tambling in the pool for Swarthmore in lane 5. To 2:15.57, the fastest time there again from Swarthmore in the 5th lane. Swarthmore in the 5th lane will enter the pool with their final swimmer. That is going to be Kate Hallmark. Hallmark. I do apologize, I can't read. Lane 5 at 2:44.78. Our fastest time there on that lap. Look for Hallmark to shred the competition, much like she did in her individual races earlier. Hallmark on her final turn, I believe, here in a moment. And it is going to be lane 5 with a 3:40.11 in first place. Lane 4 for College of New Jersey with a 3:42.17 in second. And then lane 3 for Swarthmore with a 3:43.61 to close out this final race. Or to close out this final women's race, we've got our men's 400-yard freestyle relay coming up next. In lane 1, we got the Swarthmore team starting out with Steve Gooden. College of New Jersey in lane 2, starting out with Kai Zola. Swarthmore back in lane 3 with Ben Freeman. College of New Jersey with Brian Bull in lane 4. Swarthmore in lane 5 with Kamai Wilson. Lane 5, College of New Jersey with Richard Park. And then Luke Magnuson in lane 7 for Swarthmore. They'll get set to take their marks here momentarily. Swimmers are in the pool. We're underway for our final race of the afternoon here. On that first lap, we've got a 22:78 by lane 5. It looks like as our fastest time. That was put in by lane 5 there, the Swarthmore team of Kamai Wilson. That second one, a 48:20, it looks like was our fastest time. That was lane 4 that time. That was TCNJ, Brian Bull, allowing Dixon Collar to get in the pool first. On that one, we had a 109.87 as our fastest time. That was done by lane 5. That is Ajit Davis, or Das, excuse me, for Swarthmore. (1:34.23). Looks like our fastest time there it was. That's lane 5. That was Ethan Marodi for Swarthmore. On the way home here, lane 5. Looks like it's going to be Swarthmore. TCNJ not going away, though. Swarthmore gets their last swimmer in the pool first in lane 5. This is going to be a close one, though. On the turn, it's lane 5 still in the lead. TCNJ, though, in lane 3. Or, excuse me, lane 4, making up some time with James McChesney in lane 5. On the line, on the kick back. It's still Swarthmore, but here comes McChesney. He's made it up. We're dead even now. What a way to close things out here. It's Swarthmore and TCNJ in a dead heat. Coming towards the end now. Final strokes here. TCNJ might be slightly ahead. They are. It's TCNJ at the end. It's lane 4. James McChesney and his team take the win there with his 3:07.17. Second place, lane 5 with a 3:07.95. That's Swarthmore. And then in lane 3, or excuse me, third place is lane 6. TCNJ there with a 3:10.83. That'll be our that'll do it for our races here this afternoon. Thank you for tuning in with us here inside Whirlpool. My name's been Ryan Chabinski with you here. We are going to say goodbye. Have a great rest of your evening. Thank you for tuning in on the Continental Conference Network. All right, well, let's see if we get a winner announced here. But what a final race we had there. Coming down to the last swimmers, the last few meters there of the pool. TCNJ just barely squeezed that one out. A 3:07.17 to 3:07.95. Still waiting to see if we get a winner here.